What's up everyone? Today has been quite the day. It has turned out to be like not at all what I expected. It's been a YouTube kind of business day, doing a lot of messages, a lot of emails, and even talking with Mr. Buddy. Apparently they feel bad about me breaking their heater. Stay tuned for that one. But today I thought I would bust out a Q&A video. This will be my first actually official Q&A. I did one Q&A once in the middle of a video somewhere. So we're just gonna bust out a random Q&A while we're here dressed for Christmas, including my little boy down there. Hey buddy, hey. Doing it out Christmas style. Make sure we're all stretched out and ready for this one. Are you ready for this? First Q&A. All right, first question comes in from Slime Bucket. Good name, by the way. Slime Bucket asked me, how much time do I spend in a day answering questions on YouTube? He actually asked me how much time do I spend in a week. Honestly, sometimes an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Believe it or not, it is a crazy amount of work. Because not only do I got YouTube, I've got Instagram, a small little bit on Facebook, and my Patreon as well. So I do actually spend a fair amount of time answering people's questions, or as best I can, at least hitting a heart and telling everybody, you know what, I love it that you commented. I don't always get the chance to respond to everybody, but I try. And as the channel gets bigger, it's gonna get harder and harder to connect like this with everybody. But I do read everybody's comments. But how much time? A minimum of 1 hour every day goes into comments. 1 hour a day, sometimes 2 hours. Today, believe it or not, I spent close to 3 hours today going through everything on across all of my platforms to make sure that you guys feel connected to me. All right, Disco, you wanna do the next one? You wanna do the next one? Disco's like, screw that. I'm gonna eat the sand-covered snow. Next question. I got my sunglasses on trying to be cool, but I really can't even read half this stuff. Next one comes in from Judy Gordon. Do I ever feel lonely or depressed? Or do I ever have any down days because I'm always so full of energy and excited about life? No, I don't feel lonely, and no, I don't feel depressed. I'll throw the link to that video right up here. So if you are feeling any of those kind of things, check out the little link in the description up, like right up here, and also throw it in the description below. But no, I think that loneliness and depression comes from inside of here. I think, maybe not depression, but loneliness comes from inside of here. Loneliness is something that you create on your own. If you're in love with yourself and truly, completely happy and content with who you are inside, a lot of times that will cure anything. I don't feel lonely because, you know, I'm content with who I am. I'm content with being alone. I'm content with being around thousands of people. You know, loneliness and stuff comes from the inside, but please check out that video. All right, next up on the list, there's a long one. This one comes in from Julie Price. Overnight parking. How much time do I spend thinking about overnight parking? Is it something I think about every day where I'm gonna park that night? Do I ever park at hospitals, hotels, etc.? All right, Julie, to answer that question, I never think about parking. I never worry about parking, never wonder about where I'm gonna park. I honestly just park. Maybe because I live in, like, I don't know, the best place in Canada to van life, which is Vancouver. It's so much van life around here. I never think, honestly, I drive down the street, if there's a nice place to park, I just pull over, simple as that. I don't park in residential areas a lot of times. Well, I kind of like residential areas, but no areas with homes. I prefer to park in front of like an apartment building or somewhere busy like that, because there's so many cars randomly around the streets that I kind of just go unnoticed. Where I think if you park in a neighborhood where everybody knows everybody, the second you become the first vehicle sitting there that's never been there before, people kind of notice you. So whether you're in like a light industrial area or in front of an apartment building, a high rise, or a busy business complex, yeah, kind of go unnoticed. So Julie, no, I never think about parking. Whew, it's getting cold out here. Next question. Comes in from Jeep Stuff. Jeep Stuff, if you're watching, I just noticed your message in my private messages that you're gonna be out here. And yes, we will hook up and go for coffee or a beer. I prefer the beer, yeah, just saying. So anyway, Jeep Stuff asks, what's my real name? My real name is Chrome Valdez. Hold on. Oh, my ID's in the van. Yes, my real name is Chrome Valdez. There you go. Favorite food? Anything I can stuff in my mouth. I'm a man. Yeah? All right. There's people back there making noise. Next question from him is, first place I will go once I get the chance to break free from my debt here in Vancouver and travel. First place I'm gonna go is the next town over. My plan is when I get a chance to leave Vancouver and start traveling and filming everything, my plan is to film every tiny place along the way. I am not going to make anywhere a destination, because the second you make somewhere a destination, it becomes just a commute to get there, and I don't want that. I want to drive from here to the next place, or stop at every creek, every river, every waterfall, stop everywhere along the way. That's the plan. Next question is from Vagabond Days. Have I thought about making my van into a high top? No, Vagabond Days, I have not thought about making it into a high top. Sure, maybe at some point down the line, but I think if I ever did a high top, I wouldn't do a huge high top. You know, just that look on a vehicle is not really my thing. I think if I was gonna go high, I would just buy a high top van itself. But for me, myself, I think if I were to ever raise the roof, I'd just do a small, short one. Like I've seen a few, like quote unquote adventure 4x4 style vans of my type. You know, if I can find the picture, I'll pop it down here somewhere, you know, but I've seen some ideas of some cool vans. I just don't want to have that look of like a motorhome style. It's just not for me. Next question comes from Elise Emmy, which is just a new question. How old is Disco? Here is where I become a total liar. A total liar. I made a video about Disco saying he was 6 years old. Well, Lise, listen. You kind of made me a liar. Not really, you didn't. But because of you asking me that question, it made me actually look at his exact age. He's actually turning 6 in January. Disco was born on January 7th, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. Means he's turning 6 years old. So thank you for that question. And I feel like an idiot because I didn't even know my dog was turning 6, not turning 7. What a jerk of a dad I am. All right, the next question is, I have a few questions here, just some questions that have had people ask me along the way. And I might as well just kind of get them out now. I'm really not too sure who asked me those questions, but some questions like this one here. How long do I plan on doing van life? That's easy. Forever. May not be in the van I've got, but it's gonna be in a van. I am in love with this entire lifestyle completely. There's not a damn thing about it I don't like. This for me is the long-term goal. This for me is where I wanna go and adventure and do for forever. What my forever is, I don't know. 10 years? 15 years? Till death? I have no idea, but this, honestly, there is no plans on stopping, not one bit. That brings me to the next couple of questions I've had from multiple people in the last couple of weeks. Someone made a comment that said, hey, you know what? I bet you if someone gave this guy enough money to move back into condo life and have the place of his dreams and lots of money, he would do it in a second. Excuse me, user, whichever one you were, you are dead wrong, totally wrong. If somebody handed me $1 million today, so if anybody's got $1 million, please put it in my hand right now and let's put this to, put this to some use, because damn it, I'd put some damn good use to it. First thing I would do if I had $1 million, the first thing, pay off my debt and break free of everything I have here. That is my first one. Second one would be, I would build out the van that I have right now and I would give it away to one of my subscribers. Why? Because I wouldn't need it anymore. The next thing I do with my $1 million, I'd buy Disco whatever he needed. And I'd buy myself the 4x4 high top van and build it how exactly I wanted with mountain bike stuff and just everything I needed. But I would definitely build a van. And the most important part of anything that I would do besides breaking free of my debt is buy myself all of the camera gear and lighting and stuff I need to make everything on this channel just look so damn incredible. And I would adventure on, and I would take everybody with me. There is no way I am stopping this. I love the filming, I love the editing, I love the freedom, I love the adventure, I love the people. And just standing out here on a cold winter day in my damn pajamas, you would have never caught me doing this otherwise. I'd have been sitting in the comfort of an apartment building, not being exposed to any of this fresh air, people, or anything. What is the fun in that? So yes, I am in this full time. I'm cold right now though.
I'm walking around feeling free, thinking about what's happened to me from July up till now. Don't know where, don't know how. Lately I've come to realize that I can see it in your eyes, so it's true. I'm so glad you feel it too. Nothing to hide, we're falling in love. To me it's perfectly clear.
Who says you can't have fun in the van all by yourself? Alright everybody, thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, and I think we're going to end this video with a little clip of Disco snoring his face off, because I'm sure he's got plenty of snoring coming tonight. I just wanted to say thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to check out my Patreon page if you want to contribute a little bit every month. By all means do, simple as $1 makes a mad difference. But there's also other different levels on there. I'm still yet to figure out what I'm going to do with everybody. But for my Patreons that are on there, thank you guys so damn much. It's because of you guys that, you know, things can happen. Like, I've met my first goal on Patreon was to make enough money to feed the big star. That, not pointing at me, I'm pointing at the dog sleeping behind me. That was my first goal, was to make 50 bucks a month to make enough food so I can feed the big star on the show, which is Disco. And I got it. Second goal was to make enough money to fuel my house every day, to be able to drive to different locations and show you different parts of my town. And that goal was smashed today. So thank you to everybody in my Patreon for making that crazy stuff happen. So cool. This is unbelievably so damn cool. I'm going to roll some credits after this video with some of my Patreons who have been loving me for the last couple weeks since I started it. And you guys are just beautiful. So, one last thing. I'm still yet to receive mine. I know some of my viewers have already received their van life shirts. If you've got one, please don't forget to share with me what you've got, how you like the shirts, how you like the quality of the shirts. Mine should be coming in pretty soon. Because the shirts are manufactured in the US, you guys will get them faster than me, because I know 70% of you are watching from the US of A, so you guys will get them faster. Mine should hopefully be in the next week. Fingers crossed on that one. So if you guys want to get any van life apparel, check it out. The link is in the description. I might throw it up here in the card and stuff if I remember during my editing process. But get them. They're pretty cool. They're pretty damn awesome. And we got new stuff coming on the way. Going to be making a logo for the channel. That'll be coming out in stickers and blah, 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 blah. So much stuff coming. You guys are going to love it. All right. Stay positive and never damn well stop being weird. We love you guys. Adios.